Broken lines on the sidewalk run beneath my feet. Maps of roads I walked alone, tangled in the heat. Every scar a story told, every turn a fight. Burning dreams inside my chest that chase away the night. I'm reaching out through the silence, the thunder in my soul, fighting hard to hold the fire, keeps me chasing down my goals. Wheels on the road keep turning, heavy heart but fearless mind. Every mile's a whisper, a promise left behind. Love and grit, the fuel inside, pushing past the doubt and pain. I'm standing strong, the night is long, but I'll rise again. Cold wind bites, but the music's loud, a partner in the rain. Letters burned in the cabin light, memories that remain. Faces fade, the roads expand, but one thing's clear and true: the fight for more keeps beating on, fueled by love and you. I'm reaching out through the silence, the thunder in my soul, fighting hard to hold the fire, keeps me chasing down my goals. Wheels on the road keep turning, heavy heart but fearless mind. Every mile's a whisper, a promise left behind. Love and grit, the fuel inside, pushing past the doubt and pain. I'm standing strong, the night is long, but I'll rise again. In the rear view, the past fades away like a fleeting dream. Ahead, the horizon stretches wide, with light that'll always gleam. I carry ambition's flame, a beacon in the darkest night. With every breath I push ahead, holding on with all my might. Wheels on the road keep turning, heavy heart but fearless mind. Every mile's a whisper, a promise left behind. Love and grit, the fuel inside, pushing past the doubt and pain. I'm standing strong, the night is long, but I'll rise again. Yeah, I'll rise again. A heart that won't break. Wheels on the road, no matter what it takes. I learned my first chords in a rented room, with a cheap amp buzzing through the wall. Posters peeling, rain on the window, dreams bigger than the room could hold. We played too loud for the neighbors' patience, but quiet never fit the plan. Every song was a promise, written by a shaking hand. From late night drives with the radio on to empty bars with 10 folks there. Every note kept pulling me forward like something honest in the air. tears on a front row face when a piano hits that line again. Ambition rides in a beat-up van, coffee cups and tired eyes. Still we chase that perfect moment when a song finally tells the truth. There's a kid in the back with a spark inside, learning how to stand back up. If these words can get them through tonight, then that's more than enough. From stadiums shaking rock anthems to ballads that break you down, these songs carry love and hope when the world feels heavy now. They heal the cuts you don't show, they lift you when you fall apart. They keep the fire breathing, keeping dreams alive in the dark. Turn it up when your heart feels tired. Let the drums hit like a second chance. Let the guitar speak for your anger. Let the strings help you understand. If you're lost, you're not alone now. Every voice joins the start. This music knows your name. It's been with you from the start. From stadiums shaking rock anthems to ballads that break you down, these songs carry love and hope when the world feels heavy now. They heal the cuts you don't show, they lift you when you fall apart. They keep the fire breathing, keeping dreams alive in the dark. So play it loud or play it low, wherever you are, wherever you've been. As long as there's a song to sing, the light keeps turning on within. Streetlights flicker as the evening falls. Feet hit the pavement, answering the calls. Every step's a rhythm, every breath's a beat. In the heart of the city, where hope and struggle meet. There's a fire inside that won't let go, a story written on this worn-out road. With every chord we rise again, breaking chains that held us all back then. We're flying on wings beyond the horizon, where dreams ignite and fears are dying. In the roar of the night, hear the truth we carry. Love and strength keep our souls from buried. Hands on the wheel, driving through the rain. Memories like thunder, washing pain away. The skyline's a canvas, painted in gold. Tales of freedom whispered, stories bold. No storms can shake the roots we've grown, through the scars and trials we've always known. With every note, with every line, our hearts defy the test of time. We're flying on On the corner of a worn-out street where the city breathes and sighs, there's a tune that climbs the morning air, chasing open skies. The chords hit like a steady heartbeat, pulling souls from tired places. Every note a spark that breaks the night, lighting up faded faces. We've walked through storms that tried to hold us down, but the rhythm found a way to turn it around. These wings across the skyline, stretching far and wide, carrying hopes and stories where the wild winds collide. A song that won't let go, blazing paths in the night. In every heart it finds, the fire's burning bright. Through the cracks of hardened roads, love seeps like morning rain, building bridges over broken dreams, easing all the pain. Strings of courage woven strong with every chord we play, turning doubt into a battle cry, paving our own way. The road is long, but we keep our pace, finding strength in every phase. These wings across the sky, stretching far and wide, carrying hopes and stories where the wild winds collide. A song that won't let go, blazing paths in the night. In every heart it finds, the fire's burning bright. In the silence after thunder, there's a pulse we can all feel, a melody of freedom. In every scar it heals, no chains to hold it down. It's a force that we believe, a timeless wave of courage. In every note we weave, these wings across the skyline, stretching far and wide, carrying hopes and stories where the wild winds collide. A song that won't let go, blazing paths in the night. In every heart it finds, the fire's burning bright. So let the music carry you beyond the highest climb, with wings across the skyline, flying past the hands of time. There's a road stretching out beneath these tired feet. Morning breaks, the sky spills colors so sweet. A restless heart beats in the grip of distant dreams, carried on the wind like a river's flowing streams. Every scar tells a story, every step moves me on. In the silence of the battle, I find the strength to be We were kids in a rusted van, windows down, map torn in half, radio bleeding a hopeful sound. Every mile said don't turn around. You held the wheel, I held the dream. Gaslight glowing almost empty, but the night felt wide and kind, like it was betting on our time. Every wrong road taught us right, every fall taught us to rise. If love's a fire, we learn to tend it, keep it alive. We lift our hearts like banners high, let them fly where fear won't climb. Hands up, singing through the pain, free at last in the pouring rain. This song's a promise we can keep. Stand our ground, digging deep. Love keeps pulling us through wide open skies tonight with you. Years rolled in with a heavier load, bills on the table, callous hope. Some nights quiet, some too loud, still found faith in the crowd. I saw you smile after a long day, said we're closer than yesterday. I believed it every line, tattooed truth across my spine. We learned to bend but never break, learn what's real by what we stake. If love's a road, we keep on driving, no mistake. We lift our hearts like banners high, let them fly where fear won't climb. Hands up, singing through the pain, free at last in the pouring rain. This song's a promise we can keep. Stand our ground, digging deep. Love keeps pulling us through wide open skies tonight with you. If the world goes cold and hard, we'll light it up with open chords. Every voice becomes a home, from street corners to the domes. We don't need a perfect plan, just your hand in my hand. We lift our hearts like banners high, let them fly where fear won't climb. Hands up, singing through the pain, free at last in the pouring rain. This song's a promise we can keep. Stand our ground, digging deep. Love keeps pulling us through wide open skies tonight with you. When the lights go down, we stay, still believing anyway. If this road is long and true, I'll keep walking it with you. Turn the dial, the needle drops, the vinyl hums our tune. A fiery chord, a broken vow, beneath the silver moon. Gritty strings, they pull me in, a story carved in sound of love that carved its name in stone and heartbreak underground. Every note's a lifeline thrown in storms where we've all drowned. These waves of timeless fire, raindrops fall, they dance on open wounds. Electric hums, the rebels cry beneath the shifting moons. Voices rise in harmony, a force you can't ignore, telling tales of battles won and scars we can't hide anymore. Raise your glass, the anthem's near. Feel the power loud and clear. These waves of timeless fire, they light the darkest nights, roaring with the pain and passion, fueling endless fights. From shattered hearts to soaring dreams, the music sets us free. Waves of timeless fire, forever burning deep in me. In the silence after the last chord fades away, we carry on unbroken, grounded in what these songs say. Freedom runs beneath our skin, resilience in our veins. Every lyric, every riff, it's our shelter from the rain. These waves of timeless fire, they light the darkest nights, roaring with the pain and passion, fueling endless fights. From shattered hearts to soaring dreams, the music sets us free. Waves of timeless fire, forever burning deep in me. Let the music take your hand, wherever you may roam, in these timeless waves of fire. You'll always find your home. We spun the vinyl, the night stretched long and wide. Your laughter caught the ceiling like fireflies inside. The city breathed beneath us, alive and loud. Our hands were maps, our hearts unbound. But the miles grew silent, the smiles grew thin. Words became walls we couldn't break within. On the roads we carved through love and pain, burning bright like an unending flame. From the ashes we learned to fly, facing the fierce winds below open sky. This is our anthem, raw and real, a testament to what the heart can heal. Freedom tasted bitter on a restless tongue, like old songs played on worn out drums. But hope was a sunrise that caught our breath, breaking through the night, a promise kept. Every scar a story, every tear Come rain, frightful wretched, slow rock ballads song about, from stadium shaking rock anthems to emotional ballads. The songs tell stories of love, hope and ambition, proving music's power, heal, inspire, and keep dreams alive. Unused casual storytelling to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the from stadium shaking rock anthems to emotional ballads. The songs tell stories of love, hope and ambition, proving music's power to heal, inspire, and keep dreams alive. But keep it realistic and grounded. 3 minutes cut straight. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes whisper, dusk, shadow embrace. Mood powerful, emotional release, purpose, main hook and emotional The songs tell stories of love, hope and ambition, proving music's power to heal, inspire, and keep dreams alive. There's a roar beneath the silence, like a crowd inside your chest, fueling every heartbeat with the strength to face the rest. An anthem rides the rising tide with courage in its core, pushing through the darkest night like never gone before. And every note it carries isn't just a song, it's a call to stand, to rise, to keep holding on. Where stories meet when the heart was torn apart. A lover's quiet confessions played like strings inside the dark. Each tear and every smile is etched into the sound, unfolding like a novel on this common ground. And when the chords come crashing down, it's not just sorrow found, it's the strength to face tomorrow, where new dreams will be bound, where stories meet the fire in every line and chord. Passions like a river flowing from a distant shore. Hope breaks through the thunder, love's worn truth and pain. Music's where our journeys live, the sun after the rain. So listen close, the story's yours, every note in harmony. They build a bridge from broken parts to pure sincerity. Feel the crash of drums, the strum of strings, the slower piano sigh. A soundtrack for the souls that dare to reach beyond the sky, where stories meet the fire in every line and chord. Passions like a river flowing from a distant shore. Hope breaks through the thunder, love's worn truth and pain. Music's where our journeys live, in the melody's warm flame we find the strength to start anthems and ballads, beating steady in our heart.
Heat on the skin, warm leather seats, long road ahead, but the heart beats. Silver lines in a midnight sky. This song's a map where dreams don't die. Faded pictures on the dashboard glow, stories told through the radio. Each note a spark, a whispered call, a steady climb despite the fall. Riding on the waves of fire, breaking free from chains that tire. Through storms and calm we hold the line, our voices rise and
Riding on the waves of fire, breaking free from chains that tie you. Through storms and calm, we hold the line. Our voices rise, unbreakable. Riding on the waves of fire, breaking free from chains that tie you. Through storms and calm, we hold the line. Our voices rise, unbreakable, entwined. Heat on the skin, and the night is ours, bound by rhythm, fueled by stars. Our story plays loud and higher, forever riding waves of fire. was driving home with a cracked windshield, radio low, trying not to feel. There's a stack of tickets on the dash, shows we love, some good, some trash. Every song was a chapter we lived. Some we lost, some we still give. I learned how to breathe again, with a beat and a worn out pen. When the days get heavy and the room feels small, I remember why we ever sang at all. Turn it up, let it break me open. Let the pain find a way to move. From love gone wrong to hope wide open. These chords tell us what to do. We fall apart, then we rise above. In the roar of a crowded room, from heartbreak lines to anthems of love, we hear when the music moves. I've seen strangers cry in the front row, hands in the air at a sold-out show. Different lives but the same old ache, different scars but the same mistakes. There's a girl with tears on her sleeve, a guy holding on just to believe. When the chorus hits, we're not alone. Every voice finds its way back home. It's not about being brave or strong, it's about screaming every word alone. Turn it up, let it break me open. Let the pain find a way to move. From love gone wrong to hope wide open. These chords tell us what to do. We fall apart, then we rise above. In the roar of a crowded room, from heartbreak lines to anthems of love, we hear when the music moves. I've been low, I've been on fire, I've burned through faith, I've climbed back higher. A simple song with steady beat can pull a broken heart to its feet. So if you're lost and you don't know why, sing it loud, let it hit the sky. Turn it up, let it break me open. Let it hurt, let it prove it's true. Every cracked note keeps me hoping. There's a better day pushing through. We fall apart, then we rise above. In the roar of a crowded room, from heartbreak lines to anthems of love, we hear when the music moves. When the lights go down and the crowd thins out, I still hear that sound inside my chest. It's the reason we believe, no doubt. Music brings us back from the edge.
Friday night, the radio low, stadium lights on a borrowed TV glow. We We learn the words before we learn the rules. Hands in the air, hearts trying to be cool. Anthems hit hard like a promise made loud. Hope in the chorus, strength in the crowd. We sang like the future was ours to claim. Every cracked note calling our name. But when the lights went out and the room felt small, there were other songs waiting by the wall. Anthems lift you up when the world's on fire. They teach your lungs how to breathe desire. Better sit down at the kitchen table. Tell the truth and being strong isn't stable. Between the cheers and the breaking apart, there's a song for every mile of the heart. Sunday morning, coffee gone cold, a box of old letters, a story retold. We love like a line, we kept rewinding. Missed the beat, but kept on trying. Ballads don't rush, they take their time. Put names to the hurt, put years in rhyme. A piano holds what we couldn't say. Strings pull tears in a gentle way. I learned it's okay to bend and sway. Not every wind looks the same. Anthems lift you up when the world's on fire. They teach your lungs how to breathe desire. Barely sit down at the kitchen table. Tell the truth and being strong isn't stable. Between the cheers and the breaking apart, there's a song for every mile of the heart. I've seen a crowd turn fear into flame. I felt one voice say my hurt out loud. Both kept me moving when I couldn't stand. One gave me courage, one held my hand. Electric strings cut through the night. Drums like a pulse, keeping time. From open roads to hospital halls, these songs have caught me when I fall. Anthems lift you up when the world's on fire. They teach your lungs how to breathe desire. Barely sit down at the kitchen table. Tell the truth and being strong is unstable. Between the cheers and the breaking apart, there's a song for every mile of the heart. So turn it up, let it play low. There's a track for where you're gonna go. Passion, hope, and the parts that break, all stitched together for our own sake. In every journey, near or far, music meets us where we are. Strumming chords on a worn-out guitar, voices rising high to the stars. An anthem born from the fire inside. Passion burns, can't be denied. Hope like a flame that never fades. In the crowd we're unafraid. Strength in every line we sing. Together loud we'll face anything. These songs are more than just sound. They lift us up when we're down. Building bridges through the nights with every word, with all our might. Anthems filled with passion, hope and strength carry us through the darkest length. Ballads tell the story
seen so clear, telling tales that we all hear of love's first kiss and last goodbye, of tears that fall like in the sky. Every heartbreak, every smile, captured in a melody's mile. The stories told in gentle tones speak the language of our bones. These moments caught in every song show us where we both belong. In the quiet and the loud, music wears our feelings proud. Anthems filled with passion, hope and strength carry us through the darkest length. Ballads tell the stories of love and pain, music that flows through every vein, from hearts that break to souls that mend. Every note's a journey's end. Sing it loud, let the feeling grow. In the songs we find ourselves whole. Through the crackle of the strings, the drumbeat of our wings, we rise and fall, we fight, we sway. In every line apart we'll stay. Lift your hands, feel the air, know the music's always there. Feel the fire inside your chest. In these songs we find our rest. Anthems filled with passion, hope and strength carry us through the darkest length. Ballads tell the stories of love and pain, music that flows through every vein, from hearts that break to souls that mend. Every note's a journey's end. Sing it loud, let the feeling grow. In the songs we find ourselves whole. So when the night feels cold and long, remember these anthems strong, and ballads telling all we've been. In the music we begin again. I was 17 with a radio scarred by late night drives and a beat up car. The speakers rattle, windows down, learning who I was by the sound. A riff cut through like a spark of truth, said keep your heart, don't waste your youth. I felt taller than the miles behind, like the road was finally mine. Every scar on that guitar told me I could make it far if I held on through the pain. Let it ring, let it rise, let it pull you alive. When the world says stop, you keep the line. These songs are wings, these words survive. They teach us how to fight for life. Hands up higher, the crowd ignite. We're not done, not tonight. From backroom dreams to stadium lights, never give up on life. I watched my father hum along to vinyl days and broken songs. He said, kid, the sound is proof that hope can make it through. Years roll on, but the fire stays. Pass like a torch across the age. Same chords, new hearts and
time. Same reason to believe we'll shine. When the days feel hard and long, I'll lean into that song. It reminds me why I stay. Let it ring, let it rise, let it pull you alive. When the world says stop, you keep the line. These songs are wings, these words survive. They teach us how to fight for life. Hands up high, the crowd ignite. We're not done, not tonight. From backroom dreams to stadium lights, never give up on life. Piano falls like steady rain, strings hold on through joy and pain. Voices lift, harmonies tight, hearts beat heavy, then take flight. If you're broken, you belong. There's a place inside this song. Let it ring, let it rise, let it pull you alive. When the world says stop, you keep the line. These songs are wings, these words survive. They teach us how to fight for life. Hands up high, the crowd ignite. We're not done, not tonight. From backroom dreams to stadium lights, never give up on life. So play it loud when you're losing ground. Let the strings remind you now. We're still here, still reaching heights. Never give up on life.
Strumming chords beneath the weary sky, stories carved in scars and clear blue eyes. A heartbeat synced with the midnight drum, tales of love lost and battles won. Steel strings cry with every bend, yet in the pain we find our friend. Through smoky bars and silent halls, life's anthem rises, never falls. Threads of fire and grace weave through our veins, powerful ballads washing away the pain. From shattered dreams to rising tides, in every note a soul confides. Sing loud for hope's the flame we chase. In these rock anthems we find our place. A voice that breaks the morning cold, words like rivers, deep and bold. Echoes of heartbreak, strength that stays, turning storms into softer days. Guitars scream with raw desire, fueling every lost and tired fire. The strings sustain, the drums ignite, a symphony born in darkest night. Threads of fire and grace weave through our veins, powerful ballads washing away the pain. From shattered dreams to rising tides, in every note a soul confides. Sing loud for hope's the flame we chase. our hearts' deep fire.
Leaves casual, storytell language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery, specific to the heart. They'll ballads and rock anthems reflect love, heartbreak, and hope. Cliche words, echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace, powerful, emotional release, problems, fading heart, can emotional.
Flicker lights in a crowded room, guitars human, soft and low. You caught my eye with a worn-out tune, where broken hearts and hopes still grow. Every chord a story told, in leather boots and midnight skies. Our voices rise, the young and old, sharing truths we can't disguise. And when the words feel like they're tearing apart, the music breathes life back into our hearts. Hold tight to the threads of the night, where sorrow melts and dreams ignite. Through every tear and tender fight, this song will be our guiding light. Love and pain wrapped in a song, together we stand, together strong. In the roar of the crowd we belong, healing with every heartfelt song. Strings hum low beneath the cries of lovers lost and battles won. Beneath these stars, no need for lies, just truth in every rising sun. A single note can break the silence, carved through doubt with purest sound, binding souls in one alliance, where hope and heartbreak both are found. Though nights grow long and mornings fade, the music's power will never trade. Hold tight to the threads of the night, where sorrow melts and dreams ignite. Through every tear and tender fight, this song will be our guiding light. Love and pain wrapped in a song, together we stand, together strong. In the roar of the crowd we belong, healing with every heartfelt song. Raise your hands, feel the pulse inside. Let the rhythm free what's locked behind. From empty rooms to roaring flights, our hearts connect in these shared rites. This anthem's more than sound and time, it's lifeblood pouring into lines. A testament of scars and dreams, nothing's ever as far as it seems. Hold tight to the threads of the night, where sorrow melts and dreams ignite. Through every tear and tender fight, this song will be our guiding light. Love and pain wrapped in a song, together we stand, together strong. In the roar of the crowd we belong, healing with every heartfelt song. So here we stay, voice in hand, bound by music's endless strand. Heartfelt ballads, spirits bright, in every chord we find our fight. I was 21, broke down on Main Street, radio crackling, rain on the glass, coffee gone cold, hands on the steering wheel, thinking how the years move way too fast. Every song on the station felt like mine, scratched up truths in a 3-chord line. I learned right there with the engine running. Music don't lie, it just tells time. I've been bent, I've been burned, I've been scared to try, but there's a beat in my chest that won't say goodbye. These songs carry the weight of our days, the fights, the scars, the love that stays. Turn the pain into something we can hold. When the night gets heavy and the road gets cold, we fall, we rise, we break, we mend, still standing when the lights go low in the end. Oh, low in the end. I saw your face in a second-hand mirror, laugh lines earned from the years we survived. We danced in the kitchen, bare feet on the floor, while the world outside tried to pick a fight. You said love ain't easy, it's working grace, showing up tight, still choosing to stay. I wrote that down on the back of a bill, another true line life made me play. Every wrong turn taught me what's real. A heart keeps going even when it kneels. These songs carry the weight of our days, the fights, the scars, the love that stays. Turn the pain into something we can hold. When the night gets heavy and the road gets cold, we fall, we rise, we break, we mend, still standing when the lights go low in the end. Turn the amps up, let the walls shake, let the drums hit hard like a bad mistake. Piano rings out, strings pull tight, we're not done yet, this is our fight. If hope's a spark, then strike the wire, from tired bones to open fire. These songs carry the weight of our days, the fights, the scars, the love that stays. Love that stays, love that stays, love.